Shout out to Ringo for inspiring me to make this Alice video sooner. Alice Margatroid. Who is she? She's a puppeteer who lives in the Magic Forest. Often shipped with Marissa, even though Marissa should only be shipped with a cease and desist. Now, Alice is interesting because Fanon paints her as a stalker, creepy, obsessed weirdo, but if you look at canon, she's actually one of the most kind-hearted characters there. Like, if you meet her randomly, she's not going to eat your soul. She'll be like, hey, do you want to come in for some tea? Or, how about I help you out in the Magic Forest so this yokai doesn't eat your face? And she's just interesting in many ways, because when it comes to Windows, we don't know where Alice came from. Like, she just kind of showed up, and she was just like, I'm here now. But she also was like, Reimu, you don't remember me! Which paints the theory, is this the same Alice that was created by Shinky and PC98? And if so, why is she no longer a demon, but is now a yokai magician? That is very interesting indeed, because you have to wonder what changed and why did it change. Did she request a change? She like, Shinky, I don't want to be a demon anymore, let me be a yokai magician. Come on, I need to be a yokai magician. Also, give me all the dolls you have. I want all of them. Give me every single doll you have, and then more. And I'm going to make more on top of that. So, essentially, we don't know where Windows Alice came from. People hint that she might be the same one from PC98. I personally disagree. I think it's kind of like a mixture where there was a young Alice at one point, but she was human. Because it's clear that Alice was not born a yokai magician like Pacholi was. She is a transformed yokai magician. And I think she was young, and then she opened the grimoire of bullshittery, and she turned into a yokai magician. And that's where she is in canon. But because she was once human, she holds on to her whole morality. And while she is a little creepy, maybe a little awkward, she's also very friendly and very kind, and definitely someone you'd want to be a friend if you ended up in Gensokyo for whatever godforsaken reason. Took a wrong turn in Albuquerque, and you're like, oh, well, I'm in Gensokyo now. Guess I'm gonna die. And then you meet Alice, you're like, I'm gonna be okay, actually. It's better than meeting Rumia. Because as cute as Rumia is, if you meet Rumia, you are Dumia. Because she's gonna make you that night's lunch, okay? That night's lunch, whatever. In short, Alice, definitely someone you want to be a friend with. Definitely one of the most interesting characters. Like, if I were to get more into my personal thoughts of her and not just like what I think about Fanon and canon, I think she needs to show up more. Because if you haven't realized, canon has kind of neglected her. I haven't seen her in any official game in like a hot minute. And for someone who's technically one of the OGs, that's kind of sad. It's like, come on guys, give Alice a little bit more love. Let her show up more. Let her do her thing. Like, we've had enough of Marissa. Get Marissa out of here. Let's have some more Alice. If it's clear that I don't like Marissa very much, it's because I don't. Because while she is like the Vegeta of the series, unlike Vegeta, she has like no redeeming qualities. Yes, she fights the good fight, but she steals from everyone and is kind of a dick. So, definitely not a character I would go to bat for. In fact, if we could just replace her for Alice, just Alice. Alice as the main protagonist alongside Reimu, I would be all for that. More playable Alice, please. More Alice in general. Okay? Because I do love Alice. She's easily in my top 10. Without a doubt. She's up there. And we deserve more Alice in our games. I'd even pick up a game and play it on stream if Zooin was like, Alice is in this game. I'm like, hell yeah, let's fucking go. And I don't play the games. So, come on. Let's have a bit more Alice and let's get some Alice love. Hell, let's have an official manga focused around Alice. And unlike Felt Detective Satori, let it be about Alice. Because that manga is not about Satori. Yes, I'm still sore about that. But, yeah. Let's get some more Alice. Be it in a game, in a manga. Let's delve deeper into her personality and her backstory, where the hell she came from, and realize that she deserves all the love because she gives all the love. Because, unlike most of the Touhou characters, she's not a dick, like, at all. She doesn't, as far as I know, she doesn't eat humans, she doesn't attack humans, She just sits in her home, makes dolls, and sometimes put on puppet shows for the people in the human village. She is just a puppeteer. A kind-hearted, tea-loving puppeteer. And some people in fandom are like, no, she's a creepy yandere stalker, and she's a weirdo, and she probably stabs people. What? Look, I understand fandom interpretations, but that's not a fandom interpretation. That's a character assassination. Get them right. That's all for now, because if I start my tirade now, I'm not gonna stop about the fans. You know who I'm talking about. Anyways, justice for Alice. Hashtag that. Let's get it trending on Twitter.
What the hell is this?